Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And what's the take that I have on all of this, of what's happening right now? My personal opinion of it. As of right now, July of 2022, we have Windows 10, we have Windows 11. I'm not talking about Windows 8 because Windows 8.1 is close to end of support. So by the time all the major things happen here, Windows 8.1 will be gone. And we'll be at Windows 10 and Windows 11. Windows 10 that we know an end date, which is December of 2025, where a lot of people are going to stay because a lot of people don't have the minimum requirements to move on. And will probably stay there until either their PC needs to be changed or until 2025, and then they'll decide what they're going to do. Windows 11 and Windows 12, let's kind of talk a little bit here. So Windows 11 is fairly new. And if we look at a cycle of 3 years, as we're talking of Windows 12, if Windows 12, well, actually, I think Windows 12 definitely will eventually be a thing. It might not be called 12, it might be called a name or something, but I have no doubt that Windows 12 will eventually someday be something. That's for sure. Now, the rumors say it might be faster than we think. And at the 3 years update cycle, that would push technically Windows 12. If we had to give a date where it should be released, it should be released somewhere in 2024. Because 2021 is Windows 11's release. 3 years after that is 2024. So that would give us 2024 somewhere in the year for Windows 12 to appear, from what I think. In between that, we'll have Windows 11. What I'm scared and what I find a little dumb on Microsoft's part is the fact that, okay, we have Windows 11 that came out that did look unfinished to some extent. Now, Windows 10 did look unfinished when it released in Windows in 2015, but they had several years, and now it actually does look like a good, operating system. It's stable, it works well. The future is very simple, not a lot of updates. 22H2 will be a very small cumulative update, and that's it. So the future Windows 10 is, a mature system that will age until it is end of support. Windows 11 was kind of unfinished when they actually did it, and it still feels unfinished. Even at 22H2, something still feels unfinished at 22H2. So we definitely are in a time where you're wondering, you have something here that definitely needs to have some tweaks, and we know that 22H2 is about to be updated quite regularly with all sorts of cumulative updates that bring features and change things around. Hopefully that might make it feel better. What I hope about Windows 12 in the future is that Windows 12 will not be unfinished and look like something like this. You can't remove certain parts, you can't change certain things. There are things that you change that look weird. There are things that are missing in maybe menus or, a lot of complaints of a lot of people with all of this. Let's really hope Windows 12 is, a good one. Something that from the start looks, rich, new, and feels like it, they didn't go too fast to release it, because that's the big problem right now. Windows 11 felt really rushed, and it shows when you play with it. It's not that it's a bad system, and I like it, but it does feel like it was rushed. Let's hope that 3 year cycle, the work on Windows 12, doesn't feel rushed when we also get it sometime. That I think would be more 2024 than next year. But then, we'll have Windows 11, and we'll have Windows 10, and we'll have Windows 12. Now, if it's released late 2024, what it does is it does what we see right now. Windows 11 was released as Windows 10, and 8 still existed, and still exists. We have 3 Windows that are supported right now. 8.1, 10, and 11. So by 2024, it's going to be kind of the same environment. It'll be 10, 11, and 12, with 10 having no much more than about a year at that time of support left, like Windows 8.1 pretty much had. So there's a logical point to how it's going on, but at the same time, it's kind of weird, wondering what's all about it. And then minimum requirements and all of that. Honestly, after Windows 11's huge minimum requirement boost, I don't think Windows 12 would have any change to that. I would be very surprised if Microsoft goes there again and say, oh, well, now we're going to need this now. I think Windows 11 is pretty much going to have the same, Windows 12 is going to have the same minimum requirements. But it's interesting to see the future. But I think Microsoft should focus more on one system than have multiple systems running always at the same time. And then after that, think about the Windows Insider program. How is all of that going to be handled within the Windows Insider program, which is also technically something that, Windows Insider program needs to be overhauled. It needs to be completely rethought. It was cool at the beginning. It's boring now, and it doesn't really accomplish, I think, what we should accomplish. It needs to be, changed. And if you want to have several versions of Windows, well, you got 3 rings. Why not, just decide that dev channels Windows 12, beta channels Windows 11, and release previews Windows 10. Just divide it like that. Why not? Isn't that simple enough? Probably too simple for Microsoft and people working there, because it's always complicated. I got a simple solution here. Okay, Dev 12, Beta 11, Release Preview 10. Hey, look at that. And I don't even work there. So we'll see what the future brings. And what about, I want to have your comments about all the things that are, the rumors that are coming out now, of the changes, of a possible Windows 12, of increased updates to Windows 11 next year, of Windows 10 being quiet. What's your take on it? I like to have your comments. It's always instructive and always very fun to read. And please be polite. Remember, any F word or bad words, your comment will be removed. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.